Look how thick this one. I didn't know these sections were that thick. Jeez Louise. These are some thick sections, y'all. What's up, y'all? And thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video of As Always Aleia, where we always keep it real. Now, y'all, we are breaking out something that I have not used in a few months, and that is Octocurl. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love Perfume. Now, I did receive 2 perfumes from Dossier, and we're going to be trying these out on camera today. I read really positive reviews about this brand, and one thing that stuck out to me is you get the luxury product without the luxury price. So this is how they come in the mail, and let's go ahead and open these up. Now, y'all, I have not tried these before, and we are opening them on camera together. And this really does scream luxury to me. OMG, look at that in the packaging. So this is called the Ambery Orange Blossom. So for me to have these luxury perfumes, again, without the luxury price, that is so me. Ooh, this smells like I'm going out on a fancy date. So let me just put it on my wrist. Just one squirt. And I know you're supposed to like wave your hand around to let that scent like sink in. I can already smell it. Oh my god, that smells so good. I really do like this, and it's strong. It smells like you don't need a lot, and I can tell like even the top is heavy, the product is heavy. This is definitely luxury, and it's like a magnet, so it kind of like snaps on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it like snaps on like a magnet. This is really cool. I love the packaging and I love the scent. I feel like I'm going out on a date. It's not like your everyday perfume. This is like top notch, honey. Top notch. You're going out on a date somewhere fancy. That's when you want to put that on. All right, so that's only the first one, y'all. Let me show you the second one I got. So here is the second one. Again, this is from Dossier. Oh, Jesus. It's from Dossier. It has the same exact packaging, so I'm just going to take all this out. And then the second one I got is called a Fruity Honey. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl. Okay, let me go ahead and give it a spray on this side. I'm gonna do it over here so the scents like don't mix. All right, wave that around, let it sink on in. Yep, this is an everyday scent. Wow, it's so light and refreshing. I'm so happy that I got a chance to try these out. Yeah, so this is definitely your everyday scent. If you're just running errands, if you're hanging out with your girls, if you're going out to brunch, like this is the scent that you want to use. And if you are going out to an expensive restaurant on a date night, something romantic, this is what you want to use. And thank you again, Dossier, for sending me these products. I absolutely love them, and I will be adding these to my stash. If you guys want more information about these perfumes, I'll definitely have them linked below. If you are looking for luxury perfumes without the luxury budget, this is what you want. Okay, y'all, so again, thank you, Dossier. All right, y'all, so let me go ahead and hop into the video where we will be styling our hair today. Yay! I'm so excited to be using my Octocurl. I've used this like only once or twice in the past. Here it is right here, guys. It comes in a beautiful box. I'm going to be showing you all about the Octocurl today, how to wear it, how to sleep in it, how to take them out, how to secure it to your head. All that jazz will be happening in this video. So if you guys have ever seen Octocurl or is interested in learning more about this product, then stay tuned. So before I break out the Octocurl, I am going to show you guys what tools and hair products you'll need to complete today's hairstyle. I'm going to start with the hair products today, guys. We are using the Wonder Curl. This is the Get Set Hair Jelly and the Moisturizing Hair Pudding. These are the 2 products that we're going to be using to complete today's hairstyle. You may or may not have seen these on the market. I've been using these for quite some time now, and I really do enjoy them, so we're gonna break these out today. They smell amazing, by the way. And also, Wonder Curl has a candle. I'm not sure if it's still on their website because I think it was a limited time, but y'all, this candle smells so good. So if the candle is still available, I will have it linked below along with the products. Also, you're going to need a brush, just a detangling brush. We're going to use the Felicia Leatherwood today, and I do have some clips here with me because we will be clipping our hair up and out the way to stay focused on our sections. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a comb just so I can start parting my hair, but let's go ahead and get into this Octocurl. All right, y'all, so here's Octocurl. This is how it comes. The packaging is so cute. Look at the packaging. I love that they have both black and white women on the packaging. It just says that this product really is diverse. So let me go ahead and open it because I know you guys are dying to see what it looks like. So here is your Octocurl, guys, and this is a hair tool that is going to create heatless curls. And you know, on my channel, that's all we talk about is heatless curls. So it looks just like that. You're supposed to put it on your head and you curl your hair on these pieces right here, and you can secure them at the bottom. So I'll be showing you guys step by step how to use Octocurl. All right, so I'm really excited to get started, friends. Let me go ahead and grab a comb, and I'm going to part my hair and show you how to do this hairstyle. All right, so I have my rat tail comb here. First things first, we're going to go ahead and part our head. You can decide if you want a middle part or a side part. I did this hairstyle before with a side part. I thought it looked beautiful, so we're going to do another side part again. All right, so give me 1 second while I get my side parts together. All right, just like that. Awesome. All right, y'all, so my part is on the side here. Again, you can choose where you want your part to be, but we are ready to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just brush out my hair, making sure everything is flat before we start to apply the Octocurl, because it's going to sit on our head. So I'm just brushing everything down because we want it super smooth on the crown and the top of our head. All right, y'all, got a lot of hair, friend. Okay, cool beans. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is place the Octocurl on my head. All you have to do is make sure this part right here is in the front. I'm going to grab it just like this, and you're going to slide it on like a hat. So I'm putting it around me, and we're going to go ahead and slide it down, y'all. Slide it on down. All right, just like that. And what you can do is start to pull at the hair just a little bit to just make sure everything is flat. I look like a hippie. All right, y'all, so this is the best that I can get it. I tried to make it as flat as possible, working on tucking everything, pulling the hair, just making sure everything is super flat. So this is how we are looking with the Octocurl on our hair, and we are just about ready to begin. What I first want to do is break these down into sections, and what I mean by that is taking a section of my hair and also a piece of the Octocurl, and we're gonna like kind of break this off. Okay, so I have here with me just some rubber bands. It's going to be a lot easier for me to do it like this. So again, all I'm going to do is just take one rubber band, and we're going to take a section of hair and also one Octocurl, and we're just going to kind of section that together so I know that goes together like that. And we're going to do the same thing with the next section, taking some hair, taking the Octocurl and a small rubber band or just a ponytail holder if you have it. All right, so next up, we're just going to take that next section of hair, put that into the Octocurl just like that. So now it's sectioned off, and we're going to keep going back on both sides. All right, so now I have these two. I'm going to take the next section of hair. I think that is good right there. And we're going to take an Octocurl and put those together just like that. Alrighty, I'm going to keep going back. And we have our next section of hair right here. And we're going to go ahead and bring those together. And it's going to make it a lot easier when we're going through our hair now that it's already sectioned off. All right, y'all, so I have all of my sections on this side pretty much sectioned off. Again, it's going to be a lot easier if you do it this way. So when you're going back, you already have your sections prepared. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'll be right back. So here's how we look, and I have all of my sections sectioned off. I do have one that's like I'm probably not going to be able to use because there are a lot of Octocurls. If I'm not mistaken, there's probably like 16 on here. So this is what we're looking like, and we are just about ready to get started, and we are going to go ahead and start with this side right here. And I'm going to go ahead and start to apply my products to this first section. Any sections that I'm not using, I'm going to go ahead and clip those up and out the way just like this. I just really want to be laser focused on this section right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that rubber band, and we are going to first start off by opening the moisturizing hair pudding from Curl. Here's how the product looks, y'all. It's all white and creamy. It smells so good. It smells very refreshing, and it's like thick. It's thick. Y'all see that? It's a thick product. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that and apply it to my first section of hair, which is right here. And we are going to do the same thing with the Get Set Hair Jelly. We're going to apply this next so this can help mold and shape the curl. And here's the product. I told y'all I'd be using this stuff, man. This stuff is some good. These hair products are good. They really are. I would never steer you guys in the wrong direction. So try them out. Here's what the jelly looks like. Again, these products are nice and thick. So I'm going to rub that on my hands, and then I'm going to rub it in my hair. Now you can start out on wet hair. I just decided to blow mine out, but if you want to start on wet hair, that is completely fine. It just might take a little bit longer to dry. All right, so now all I'm going to do is make sure that it is detangled and that product is fully in there. All right, we are good to go with that. And now I'm going to show you guys how to wrap. I have seen some people do this where they're braiding the Octocurl into their hair. I personally like to wrap the Octocurl so it just makes a nice tight curl. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. You literally twist it. So act like this is your hair and also this. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to go underneath and try to get those parts a little bit closer together since I do have long hair. Alright, that is a little bit better. Now, a lot of people struggle with securing their ends, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it. Once I have no more hair left, I just have both of them in my hand. My hair is on top of the Octocurl, as you guys can see. All I'm going to do is flap it over, just like that. And then I'm going to take this part right here, the elastic strap, and then we're going to put it on there and we're going to start to secure it. Just like that. All right, so hopefully you guys pick that up. It's in there and it's not moving. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and just take down the next section and do it again. Cool. So we're going to take this clip out so I can find the next section, which is right here. Then we're going to clip everything else up and out the way just because I like to be organized. All right, and as you can see, here is our next section right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off that rubber band to release the Octocurl from my hair. And even if you want to, you can clip the Octocurl up while we're applying the products, so you can really be focused on the hair. I'm going to go ahead and take some of my moisturizing pudding from Wonder Curl, rub that all on my hands, and this is going to bring back some moisture into our hair. I actually think that this section is too big, so I'm gonna fix it because I feel like this section's like really thick. So hold on, y'all. All right, my bad. I had to fix a section because there was too much hair in one section. I just didn't like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take that section down again, kind of pick up where we left off. I think I was about to apply the pudding, and then we're gonna apply the jelly. Cool beans. Look at that. There we go. And next I'm just going to go ahead and detangle my hair. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this clip down so I can bring down that Octocurl. And then again, all we're going to do is just twist it. I like to go under, so I take my hair and I go over and the Octocurl goes under. And then I'm going to try my best to not leave a large gap in between my hair. Because my hair is kind of long, I don't want to run out of Octocurl. And we're going to continue to work down. See how like my gaps aren't that spacious? All right, y'all. And it looks like we are at the bottom now. So once you get to the bottom, I can literally just pinch my hair in the Octocurl in the same hand. I'm going to take the flap and I'm going to flap it over my ends. I'm going to hold it just like that. I'm going to take the elastic band and I'm just going to start to work around the Octocurl at the ends to secure it, just like that. And now we have 2 installed so far. All right, cool beans. Now we can go ahead and take this clip down. And do you guys see how easy it is to like keep going back now that we sectioned off our hair? So this is literally the next section right here. Everything else gets clipped up and out the way. And we're going to focus on this. I'm going to take that rubber band off. I'm going to clip the Octocurl, the strap, up and out the way just so I can start focusing on applying those products. First up is the moisturizing pudding. Next up is the jelly. And now we're just going to go ahead and detangle, make sure all the knots are out, make sure the product is evenly distributed into that section. All right, so I'm going to take this clip off, and what I'm going to do is start to wrap my hair around the Octocurl. Remember, I like to do the Octocurl under, the hair goes over. And then I'm not leaving a large gap in between my hair spaces because I don't want to run out of Octocurl. So the gaps are tiny. And I'm also twisting it pretty tight, guys. Pretty tight. All right, so we're working our way to the end. Once we get down to the end, I'm just gonna take the flap it over my hair so it holds. I'm gonna take the elastic band and just start to wrap it around the end. It fits about 3 times. And then that is it. that is how 3 of them look. Alright, so let me just keep working my way back, and hopefully you guys are picking this up. I'll definitely have this link below with a discount code for you guys if you want to give it a whirl. But again, these make beautiful heatless curls, so you definitely want to try it out. Alright y'all, so I did this side. We are all done. It looks nice and neat. I'm so excited. The curls are super tight, and you saw my technique of how I was doing it. Hopefully I explained it easily. I know it's hard to, when you get to the ends, how to secure them, but I promise you, if you just keep practicing, you'll get it just like I did. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial of how to put the Octocurl through your hair, then please subscribe. My name is Aleia. I do all things heat-free hair tutorials on my page, and I specialize in rods and roller sets. So if you're interested in taking your hairstyles to the next level this year, then go ahead and give me a subscribe. I am gonna go ahead and knock out the other side off camera, so I will be right back, y'all. Hey y'all, alright, so I just finished the other side. It did not take me long at all because I have all my parts separated out, and I've done this before. So again, hopefully you guys learned something new today. I am gonna go ahead and put a bonnet on and actually sleep in this hairstyle. I don't think it's gonna take too long to dry because I started on blown out hair, but again, you guys can definitely start on wet hair if you want to. I think I did that in the past before and it worked out fine as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you are interested in learning more hairstyles just like these. I'm actually gonna head to bed, guys, and I will see you in the morning when I take these out. Comment below and let me know, have you ever tried Octocurl before, or if you'll be interested in trying it after seeing this style. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey y'all, alright, so I am back. It's been over 24 hours since I've spoken to you guys, probably close to 48. I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't go anywhere. I did a lot of editing, so I stayed in and left my bonnet on all day, so I have no idea how we're looking under there. This is exactly how I slept. I just threw a bonnet on and went to sleep. They were pretty comfortable to sleep, and I really didn't have any issues whatsoever. So let's go ahead and take it off and see the damage. So there is adjustable strap on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the adjustable strap, and then we're gonna go ahead and take out the Octocurl. Alright, so first thing I'm noticing is this kind of went back as I expected. However, all the curls seem to be intact. I don't see any issues with anything, so we should be good to go. I don't even know if I should like try to fix this. Let's put it back here where it was originally at. Y'all, I was sleeping hard. But yeah, so this is how the Octocurl is looking, and we are ready to take them out, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this side out for you guys, and we're going to start in, I think we should start in the back. We'll start in the back and we'll work our way to the front. Are you guys excited to see the results? If you've never used Octocurl before, this is a great beginner-friendly hair tool that you can use. It's also heat-free as well. Yeah, so I definitely would encourage you guys to use it. I'll have a discount code below for you guys. I actually love Octocurl. I need to use it more often, and I'm so excited to see the results. So if you guys think that these results are going to be bomb, comment below. If you think these results are going to flop, comment below and let me know. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with this side right here, y'all. I'm just gonna start in the back, putting it down the middle, so it feels like this one is like the first one I can feel in the back. So all I'm gonna do is, starting with this end right here, if y'all can see, hopefully you guys can, I'm just gonna work my way around trying to unravel the elastic strap just by pulling it down just like that. Now you can see it's back flat, and all we have to do is unwind our hair from the Octocurl strap, literally unwinding it in the opposite direction. All right, so I think that's everything. Cool. All right, so our first one is out. I know it's kind of far back there, so you guys really can't see it too good, but it is out. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of them out, and then I'll go back to separate. I know I don't usually do that, but for this case I am. All right, so again, we're just gonna work on pulling that elastic strap down till it's flat, and then we're gonna go ahead and start to unravel the hair from the Octocurl. Just like that. Alright. That's what our second one is looking like. Alrighty. And we're just going to keep going. This is really easy, guys. Let's go with this one. Alright, so again, I'm just taking this piece right here. I'm going to pull it and then continue to work that strap back down. Alright, and then once the strap is free, it looks like that. And all you have to do is start at the bottom and unravel your hair from the Octocurl strap until your hair is free. And that's how the curl looks. It's super, super pretty. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's do that again. Here is the strap right here. And we're just going to start to pull at that strap to kind of free it up, just like that. And then we're unraveling the hair from the Octocurl in the opposite direction. Now it's free. Y'all, these curls are looking bomb. So this is the next one. Okay, so I have this side taken out. Thank God it's 100% dry because some of the curls were a little bit thick. So I'm happy I gave it an additional day just to dry. What I'm going to do is go ahead and take out the other side off camera. Then I'll be back to show you guys how the curls finally look. Alright, y'all, so I have the other side all unraveled. It did not take long at all, probably 3 to 4 minutes to unravel all these beautiful curls, and now we are ready to take off the Octocurl and see how this curly hairstyle is really coming. Alright, y'all, without further ado, all I'm gonna do is just pull it out of my hair. Woo! I feel a lot better. And here is how all the curls are looking, guys. This is amazing. Yay! We got an Octocurl. We got some Octocurls. Okay, so now all we have to do is go ahead and separate. I am going to go ahead and just grab some oil here. Let's go in with this Bahama Mama because I've been loving this stuff. This is the oil. I would have used the Wonder Curl oil, but I cannot find it to save my life, y'all. I don't know, and I feel so bad because I love that oil. It's oil from Wonder Curl that went along with the products that I used to do this installation process, but I cannot find it for the life of me, so hopefully it pops up somewhere. So in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and use this Curly Bell Bahama Glow. I've been using this recently and I've been loving it. So let me go ahead. We're gonna start on this side, and all I'm gonna do is clip some of them out the way. Maybe just like, we'll clip these out the way, and then we can start in the back. Alright, and we will start in the back with these ones. Let me go ahead and put some oil on my hand. And the reason why we put oil on is so it can prevent any extra snagging. Also, it'll control flyaways as well. There won't be a lot of frizz if you use oil because you're going to be pulling the curls apart. So with using oil, that will limit all of those problems. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm just going to put some oil on there, and then we are going to start separating. Now, how I like to separate is I see where it naturally wants to separate, and then I'll go ahead and just pull it right there. And with this, it's going to help, like you guys can kind of see it naturally wants to separate there. And this is going to also limit frizz as well when you are working with parts that naturally want to separate on their own. So that's how we're looking back there. We're probably going to go ahead again. Now, sometimes you will have a section that doesn't naturally want to separate, and that's okay. And then sometimes you will. Just like that. So I was able to separate that a few times, and it looks really, really good. My little curls back there. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Just taking it and pulling it where it naturally wants to separate at. And I'm just going to pull it away from the rest of the curl. Just like that. You kind of see that's where it naturally wants to separate, and we're going to continue to pull. And again, sometimes there won't be a place where it naturally wants to separate, and that is okay. But I'm really going to take my time pulling these curls apart to get a nice, beautiful hairstyle. All right, look at that. So now we are ready to take down the next section. So I'm gonna take this clip down, and I am going to take this one and this one next, and we'll clip everything else up and out the way, starting with the bottom right here. This is a big one, y'all. Look how thick this is. Alrighty, I'm so happy that it's 100% dry. And again, I left these in for like 48 hours, so of course they're dry. And the gel just really helped mold and shape the curl. And the pudding gave it that extra moisture. So right here, you can kind of see this is naturally where it wants to separate. And that's all we're doing. Alright, let's go ahead and take this one. Wow, I'm really impressed. This is awesome. Alrighty. Now we're just gonna focus up here, just separating it. This is awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and take down some more curls. Guess we can do these next. Look how thick this one. I didn't know these sections were that thick. Jeez Louise. These are some thick sections, y'all. And as we continue to work our way up, oh my goodness. Alright, so here's the next one. These sections all thick. So you can kind of see I'm just pulling it. Alright, y'all, so we are working our way to the top. I have about 4 more to take down. Again, just sectioning off anything I'm not focusing on. And I like to do 2 or 3 at a time just so it's not too much for me. I didn't know these sections was so thick, honey. They wasn't that thick when I was installing them. I'm taking them out. They kind of thick. Like, I really got to, like, break it down. Woo! Alright, y'all. So I just finished taking out and unraveling all the curls. And look how beautiful it is. 100% dry. I love I love how my hair can shrink up. It can get long. Like, I really like black hair. Like, our hair is so versatile. I think we have the most versatile hair in the world. We can do a lot of different things with our hair, and my hair right now is just shrunken up, and y'all know my hair comes down past my chest. So for my hair to like not even barely touch my shoulders, like, I love that. So yeah, I really like the curls. This is how we're looking. Wonder Curl definitely did their thing. My hair is a little hard to the touch, which I like. That means the curls are going to last a long time. They have a little bit of a cast on them. I don't like to break my cast because I like the curls to last. And if you break your cast, the curls will become softer, which is great, but that means for me they won't last as long. So I always try to keep a little, like, it's a little hard to the touch, but it's like a good hard, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but like, I like it. Okay, that's all you need to know. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just unravel the other side, and I'll be right back, y'all. Hey, y'all. Look at the curls. Look at the curls. Nice and full. That's what I'm talking about. Octocurl did their thing. Wonder Curl did their thing. Curly Bell Oil did their thing. Y'all, I will have everything linked below that I use if you want results just like these. I have done this in the past. I promise you, it just takes practice for you to get used to these new hair tools that I'm performing on my channel. But if you guys hang in there with me, I promise you guys will get it down too. If you guess that these curls are going to be bomb in the comments below, then you are correct, my friend. These curls are going to last me all week long, and they're going to be minimum maintenance as well. I can do like different styles with these if I want to pull it up or pull it down. It is a little flat at the top, so I just took my hands and kind of went in there like this to kind of give it more volume. But y'all, like, the curls, where's that song? Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, honey. That's the song I need right now in my life, because these curls are giving. Look how cute they are. Like, I just can't stop going like this. That's when you know. Like, that's when you know. So that's how the curls are looking. I think my favorite part is the length because, like I said before, our hair is very versatile. We can make it long, we can make it short, we can make it curly, we can make it straight. Like whatever we want to do, we can do it with our hair. So I just love like having like shoulder length hair, like yes. And then over the days to follow, my curls are naturally going to start to drop. They're naturally going to create more volume. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. And make sure you guys are staying tuned on my Instagram stories, YouTube short, and TikTok to see how I am maintaining my hair throughout the week and using my maintenance process. So guys, that is about it. I showed you start from finish how to use this beautiful product right here. This is the Octocurl once again, y'all. There she blows, friend. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put her right back in her box because I like to keep everything organized over here. So I'm just gonna fold it, I think, in half, and then like just kind of stuff it down in the box just like that. And then we will close it and then take her out when we need her again. I am very organized when it comes to my hair tools. I like to preserve them as best as possible. So make sure you guys are keeping the original packaging, or sometimes I might use Shein and Fashion Nova bags for my hair tools as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it, y'all. I'm gonna go put this away and enjoy my hairstyle. Maybe pull me a glass of wine and just feel so fine, girl. That's what I'm talking about. If you are somebody who wants to level up your hairstyle this year, take it to the next level. Start these roller sets. Start your roller set journey. If you want to start your roller set journey, your natural hair journey, your heat-free hair journey, this is the channel that you really want to be following. My name is Aleia. I give step-by-step tutorials on how to perform these heat-free hairstyles using rod and roller sets and also heat-free tools as well. All right, guys, without further ado, I am going to let you guys go, but thank you again so much for sticking in there with me. My name is Aleia. This is, as always, Aleia, where we always keep it real. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.